having at the time of his passing, क्योंकि ये आपके महीना है, their family members including Sayyida Aisha Siddiqa, she was the most affected, as not very long ago she had lost Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and now 2.5 years in the same place she is actually also worried for her father. On seeing them, the blessed father reminded her that one day very soon we will be reunited again. But until then, the work of the Prophet ﷺ must go on. And who is better than Sayyidina Aisha to preach than herself, as she wasn't yet so old in age. So Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anh, when she became upset, he was daughter, she was in his 20s, early 20s. So Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anh said, yes, I am leaving this world, but we will be reunited. Like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Sayyida Fatima Zahra. You see, there is so much resemblance, so much actually likeness in the circumstances as well of Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. आप भी जब पर्दा फरमाने लगे तो सईदा फातिमा ज़हरा तशरीफ़ लाई और वो परेशान थी, और आप अलैहिस्सलाम ने उनसे फरमाया कि तुम सबसे पहले मुझसे मुलाकात करोगी. And Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu is saying to Sayyida Aisha Siddiqa, his daughter, that we will be reunited, don't worry about that, but the work, the mission of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam should carry on. And who can be better in women to teach? Even you teach men, you are their mother, you are so young in your early 20s. And she lived in up to 80s and 90s. So she had almost 70 years of actually speaking, which Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala foretold her. Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq were lying on the lap of his daughter Sayyida Aisha Siddiqa, similar to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as it was their last physical also actually occurrences and sunnah. आपको इतनी मुशाबत कौन है, वो तो और दूसरे फॉलो कर सकता है, but who can lie? But because she was daughter of Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, आप भी Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq का सर अपनी गोद में रखा हुआ है उस वक्त, जिस तरह रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का सर हज़रत अम्मा आयशा की गोद में था, इसी तरह सईदना अबू बकर सिद्दीक़ रज़ियल्लाहु ताला अन्हु का सर मुबारक जो है वो भी अम्मा आयशा. इतनी मुशाबत है उनकी दुनिया से जाने में भी, इतनी उन्होंने सुन्नत की इत्तबा हुई. सईदना अबू बकर सिद्दीक़ रज़ियल्लाहु अन्हु began to weep severely, but immediately after that he smiled fully. And then after he began to tremble and sweat overtook him. Sayyida Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu ta'ala asked Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq that why is he going through this alternating states of smiling and then weeping and then sweat. He said, "Oh my daughter Aisha, meri beti Aisha, I began to cry severely as the death spans is approaching and one can feel it." मैं रो तो इस तरह रहा हूँ कि मौत की सकरातुल मौत तकलीफ जो है वो आ रही है और मैं महसूस कर सकता हूँ. I remembered my beloved, मैं याद है मुझे मेरे अपने आका और महबूब सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का वक्त, who could have avoided this and yet he alayhi salatu wasalam chose to be same as us in this matter. He surely felt the pain which I am going through it, and it made me upset that the Prophet ﷺ, being a prophet, went through this. Even on this situation, he sacrificed his comfort because of you and I, and yet we cannot even show him gratitude towards him. कहते हैं कि हुज़ूर अलैहिस्सलाम ने जो है वो तकलीफ़ आपको अवॉइड कर सकते थे, जिस तरह दुनिया की चीज़ें, दुनियावी मालो दौलत आपने चूज़ किया ना रखने का. He could avoided the pangs of death, the pains of death, but he alayhi salatu wasalam, for me and you, he is saying, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq ने फरमाया मेरे और आपके लिए, हज़ूर अलैहि सलाम ने फरमाया मेरी उम्मत गुजरेगी इससे तो मैं भी इससे गुजरूँगा, मेरी उम्मत इससे गुजरेगी तो मैं भी इससे गुजरूँगा. तो हमारे और आपके लिए सैयदना अबू बकर सिद्दीक़ ने आयशा से फरमाया कि ही सैक्रिफाइस्ड हिज कम्फर्ट्स, उन्होंने अपने आराम को हमारी तकलीफ़ में शामिल, हमारे गम में शरीक हुए, हमारी तकलीफ़ में शरीक हुए, बिकॉज ऑफ यू एंड आई, एंड येट वी कैन नॉट इवन शो हिम ग्रेटिट्यूड टुवर्ड, और हम उनका शुक्र और उनका दीन का काम आगे फैलाने खुद अमल करके उसमें सुस्ती दिखा रहे हैं। और वो ऐसी हस्ती कि हमारे लिए इतनी तकलीफ़ कि मौत के वक़्त भी वो तकलीफ़ हमारे लिए बर्दाश्त कर गए। रादर इन वन ऑफ द नरेशन इज कम कि आपने हज़रत इज़राइल अलैहिस्सलाम को, एंजल ऑफ डेथ हज़रत इज़राइल को फरमाया कि मेरी उम्मत को इतनी तकलीफ़ ना देना कि मुझे तकलीफ़ जो तुम दे सकते हो तुम दे लो, मेरी उम्मत को तकलीफ़ ना देना इतनी। So he said, I was crying because of my beloved sallallahu alaihi wasallam surely felt the pain perhaps. फरमाया कि मैं इसलिए रो रहा हूँ, मुझे अपनी तकलीफ़ का इतना नहीं है, but I could now feel how Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam felt. तो मैं उनकी मोहब्बत में रो रहा हूँ। Secondly, I became happy, मैं खुश इसलिए हूँ कि as I can see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in front of me, approaching me to take me away, and the joy out of me was apparent although one is going through this difficult stage. तो मैं खुश मैं इसलिए हुआ कि मुझे हुज़ूर अलैहिस्सलाम का मुशाहदा हो रहा है, आप मुझे लेने के लिए आ रहे हैं, और आपके आने की खुशी मेरी सारी तकलीफ़ें जो है वो ख़त्म हो गई। But then he said, when I began to sweat, that was because then I began to become fearful and scared, as I remembered that from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that shayateen and the devils, and how shaitan can misguide us even our deathbed, which scared me that I may not be with my beloved sallallahu alaihi wasallam in akhirah. फरमाया मुझे वो पसीना और खौफ गम इसलिए तारी हुआ कि मैंने हुज़ूर अलैहिस्सलाम से सुना कि शैतान मौत तक, मौत के वक़्त भी गुमराह करने की कोशिश करता है बंदे को। It's not that you have reached that, but even during death, at that time he shows himself as your friends. He comes in the form of parents, he comes in the form of other people, pious people, and says wrong things regarding beliefs and other things. So these types of things he radiallahu ta'ala said that the Prophet ﷺ indicated towards the shayateen, they try to misguide you. So I fear that so that I may not, lest I be deluded and I would be separated from Rasulullah.